Hi guys, Travis here from Tpull's Corner, and we are playing Travis Plays the Premades. And this week the deck is Armed and Dangerous, made up of 4 expansions. Let's see what's represented here. We got Kaldheim there, Kaldheim. Well, it's all Kaldheim right now. Okay, we don't have any 1-drops, so we'll go ahead and play the tap lands. We're just doing bite-sized videos this week. We introduced the Armed and Dangerous deck, the cards that are in it. So if you missed that on the first day of the week, we got the index card, should be in the upper right, so you can click on that anytime and go check out us going over all the cards in this deck. And then each day we're doing just a match or two, show you how the deck works, if it works well, what the disadvantages are. We've got 3 losses for the first 3 days, and part of that's my fault because I misplayed once or twice. See, that comes in tapped, so we don't want to do that. We'll put out the Shield Mate, which can't block the Elemental yet. It's turn 3. They're taking a long time to think. Yeah, usually it doesn't take that long when you got a landfall deck to decide to play a land. But why did they play the land before they played the Brushfire Elemental? That's a little weird. Okay. We can only take so much of that pounding early on, so we're going to use it. Thankfully, we actually got removal. We can't do much else, so we'll play the other tap land. And no reason not to attack. This deck is pretty simple. You've got creatures, you've got artifacts, equipment that you can equip onto them. And so there aren't going to be a whole lot of choices in the first 3 or 4 rounds. You're just putting down what creatures you can and maybe foretelling a card or two. If there's a cheap activation cost, you go ahead and equip something. Toski's going to be a problem. Let's see, what can we do here? We don't have 5 for the Dwarven Hammer yet. Nothing will help us survive Toski, so we're going to foretell, so that becomes affordable, and then we play the tap lands. He's going to get 2 through, so he's going to get to draw 2 more cards. So Toski plus unblocked attackers makes for nice card advantage. And there wasn't a whole lot we could have done differently, so it's not looking pretty for us right now. If this deck, when this deck works, the cards have to be in a certain balance. So you can't have too much equipment up front, and you do need a little bit of removal. And so far we've gotten very little removal. I think our first match we actually got a lot of removal, and it still didn't help us because they just had so many cheap cards. But we had problems with getting enough land out for that one. Straight to the face. I don't know why he's hesitating so much. He's got a clear win. It's not like I can do 18 points of damage to him next turn. All he needs is to play 1 more land next turn and he's got me, right? He could just use Evolving Wilds. So he's going to save that, right? Do I have anything? I don't have anything for that. Maybe I should have blocked with the Shield Mate. Okay, so we've got 5 now. If he has removal, we're sunk. But we need something that can block a 5/5 Brushfire Elemental. So we're using all of our mana to get somebody who's eligible to block. We have to wait while he decides if he's going to use his Evolving Wilds now or later. And that's basically all that we can afford to do. So Shieldmate's going to chump block a Coom Hellhound if they play a land, or if they use Evolving Wilds, either way. Tossy's going to get through for at least 1 point. And we're basically dead if they have any kind of removal at all. That gives them trample. That's going to kill us. Six-turn knockout. The cheap landfall deck got to go first. So none of this really matters. We are dead. That's 4 losses in a row for Armed and Dangerous. Not looking good, folks. We'll catch you tomorrow. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks. Have a good one.